السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعرفكم بنفسي، أنا عبدالله نبيل، طالب في ثانوية الأوائل بين الصف الأول المتوسط، ولدينا اليوم لقاء، وهذا اللقاء سيكون من نوع خاص، كون الحوار سيجري باللغة الإنجليزية، لأن ضيفنا الطالب أنس موفق سبق له العيش والدراسة في بريطانيا لعدة سنوات، وهو اليوم معنا ليتحدث عن تجربته. أنس, talk a little about yourself.
My name is Anas, I'm 12 years old. I lived in Britain for nearly 4 years, in a city called Leicester. I left Iraq after I finished year 3, and then I went to Britain at the beginning of year 4. After I finished year 6, I went back to Iraq and joined الأوائل secondary school.
Anas, how is Britain like?
Britain is a really beautiful country. Its weather is really cold because it rains a lot throughout the whole seasons, but not always. The houses there are really old. That's because they care a lot about history. The roads there are really clean. Also, the people there are really nice and polite.
Anas, what are the most popular sports in England?
There are a lot of popular sports in England, but the most popular sports are football and rugby. My city was famous for its football club, Leicester City Football Club, because a couple of years ago they won the English Premier League.
So what's the difference between Iraqi schools and the Britain schools?
In primary school we mainly focused on studying grammar, math and reading. We did study a bit of science and geography, but not that much. We never had final exams in year 4 and 5, but we did in year 6. The teachers there encouraged the student to communicate with each other.
Anas, why did you choose الأوائل secondary school?
I chose الأوائل secondary school because it has a really good reputation and it has its own buildings and classrooms and labs and restaurants, and it's really far away from all the disturbing noises that come from the streets.
Anas, how did the students and teachers communicated with you?
At first I was really scared that I wouldn't be able to communicate with the students, but then the teachers made it easier and encouraged the students to communicate with me, and the students were really nice and helpful.
أنس, كلمة أخيرة تحب توجيهها إلى زملائك من طلبة ثانوية الأوائل.
أولاً أود شكرك على هذه المقابلة المتميزة، وأود شكر مجموعة الأوائل الأهلية على إتاحة هذه الفرصة، وأود أن أشكر أصدقائي في بريطانيا الذين ساعدوني وأنا مع التواصل معهم حتى الآن. Thank you very much for the wonderful experience that I had with you, Pritam, Ishmael, Prosper and Pavel.
ختاما أود أن أشكر أستاذي العزيز أستاذ محمد الراوي على منحه لي هذه الفرصة لعمل هذا اللقاء، وانتظرونا في مواضيع أخرى ولقاءات أخرى، وفي أمان الله.